Good morning to you. Welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. Hey y'all. Alright. So it's Wednesday morning. So we're gonna do Williams Wednesday, of course. And actually gonna do it on Wednesday. Isn't that nice? So we've got the vintage Williams for today. Horsehair brush. And dug out the boosters. I like this boosters. This is Oriental Spice. I have a couple of different ones. And Canada. And that's what we're going to use today. Got our Williams mugs here going on. So for a razor, thought I'd pay tribute this morning to an ordinary shaver, kinda. He loves the shovel head. I'm not as big a fan of the shovel head, the 1924, but man, he loves this thing. But anyway, let's see, somewhere up here we're going to have a blade. We're going to use this one. But it's not hard loading the blade in. It's got the little latch on the back on these, so you open it up on the back. And then you got the little side catches in here that you slide the blade under, and you slide it up against the blade stops. Get everything nice and evened up, and then you just fold the top back over and snap it closed, and there you go. You got a loaded 1924. Ever ready. The shovel head. But anyway, like I said, it's not really my favorite. Razor's a razor, blade's a blade. Works great, and it's a good shaving razor, no doubt about that. It's just not my favorite razor for whatever reason, or for no reason at all. Who knows? All right, get our truck done this morning. Oh, I overslept a little bit, but that's okay. The snooze button is not always your friend, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, me and the snooze button got a little too chummy this morning. I had gotten up earlier, took Miss Luna out for a walk. About time the garbage truck come by, so she got to see the garbage truck go by, and she likes to watch the trucks. She actually woke me up one time last night, which is kind of unusual. She jumped up in the bed, which is not unusual. And we live right next to a street here. And of course I live right next to campus, so there's a lot of kids running around. And kids these days have these really loud exhaust on these Mustangs and stuff. And used to, if you had something had a lot of horsepower and sounded real good, you kind of had to work for it. You kind of, you had to build it, or somebody had to build it. But anyway, you can go buy it off the showroom floor these days. But anyway, it's just another sign of the decline, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, one of them came by and the pipes were really loud. We live right next to a pretty deep curve, so they were coming out of the curve and they shoved down on the gas and they had a bunch of noise, and she jumped about 6 inches high, woke me up, but that's okay. We all went right back to sleep. The noisy kid just kept on going down the road. All right. Vintage Williams. Good stuff. As I say every time I do this, if you haven't got any vintage Williams, it's worth the little bit of extra money it costs to get a cake of it. This is really good stuff. I have yet to come across a vintage Williams that was rancid or smelled bad or didn't work. There's no need to do the old blooming thing. Don't bloom the Williams. That's where I got started on this blooming kick, was don't bloom the Williams, because everybody was trying to do all this stuff to make it lather better, and it don't need anything to make it, especially the vintage does it. But as we all know, even the modern really doesn't. Now the shovel head, like I said, it's a very good shaving razor, just like all the other razors in the gyms, but it's not my favorite. Can have some good audio feedback from a 24, and that's a favorite of mine, to have a nice loud razor. Might be able to hear all that racket. All right. Yeah, I noticed the other day I got to be careful doing that little grin thing I do when I go to shave, because I got wrinkles now, and I'll cut the top off one right there every once in a while. Getting the old guy skin, ain't that nice? I've had old guy skin. I don't think I'm getting anything. All right. Clean up under there. We'll rinse the razor off. So as we said before, this has been the No-De-Vember. N-O-D-E-Vember. No double-edged Vember. Haven't touched a double-edged razor. It's all been single-edge injectors. I think we did an open blade shave, didn't we? I think we did. But no double-edged stuff. So next month will be December. December. Well, I guess we'll have to use a few more of the unmentionables next month. That's what we call the double edge and the straight razors and that kind of stuff over at Toast 3, is they're unmentionables. We don't even mention them. We don't talk about them. We're allowed to be mentioned in your welcome post if you want to say, well, I've got this and I got this and I shave with this, but I also shave with it. Yeah, we allow that. But other than that, they are unmentionable. Single edge and injector razors only, and straight razors are not single edge as far as that goes. Now obviously they are single edge, but as far as the rules go for the forum, they are not. All right, single edge safety razors and injectors. All right, get us a little across the grain thing going. Oh, gonna be a good shave. Gonna be a good shave. Why do I hope? I don't know. Anyway, I notice a lot of times when I'm shaving, I got my off arm like it's ready to jump in if there's a shaving emergency or something like that. I don't know where that comes from. I doubt I'm gonna have to fend off anything falling out of the ceiling. Never know. Working in the casino in surveillance, did that for almost 10 years, and I can remember cats falling out of the ceiling. And a snake fell out of a ceiling one time at one of the casinos. So I guess maybe you do got to worry about stuff falling out of the ceiling. But anyway, probably not around here. Seeing as how I don't have a drop ceiling or anything, it's just a solid ceiling. Alrighty. See if we got everything trimmed up. I had shaved the other day. One of my I didn't make a video, but I was driving on the way to work and I noticed I'd missed a patch, trimming up around the goatee. Caught myself being careful about getting it, but every once in a while, even though you're kind of careful, those things happen. Worse things can happen, I'm sure. All right. Yeah. It all cleaned up and get us a little witch hazel on. And we will be ready for the cleanup pass. Oh boy. Well, 3-day shifts and then another day off. Should be. Should have the weekend off. Oh, that's good. Haven't decided yet what the Thanksgiving shave is going to be for tomorrow. But I don't know. I work. Just happens to be my normal rotation to work. A lot of times I would volunteer to work so that people that had kids and stuff could have holidays with the kids, but I didn't have to do that this year. It was just my normal day to work. I was invited to my brother's, but travel right now is not the best thing. And my boss would absolutely freak out if I got sick. So we're going to try not to get sick. Alrighty, well, look at that shave. Let me tell you, it's nice. Like I said, the shovel head, I don't know what it is about it. It's just not my favorite razor. But it does do a good job. I've said that a million times. There's a reason I say that. It's because it does. It's another one of those razors that's not real hard to find usually. And a lot of times you can find them in there in the nice little cases. There's several different cases they came in. And that's always pretty neat to find a cased one, if you like that kind of stuff. I know people that buy them in the cases and they don't like cases, so they never get back in the case. But anyway, flash showing a little bit of the boosters here. I've only got two flavors of the booster. I got this and the Arctic Blue or whatever it is. A little menthol in it. It's really nice on that one. This one doesn't have menthol, but it does have a nice, it's Oriental Spice they call it. And it's a nice light scent. It's not really overpowering, but it makes your face feel good. And makes your nose feel good. Smells good. So I've never had anybody complain about the scent. So there we go. That's our, we're running a little bit late shave for today. We're going to go out and grab a shower real quick, get dressed and hit the road. Go fire up the little hoopty. I've been driving it to work here lately. And as long as it's not too hot outside, it works really good. So there we go. Look, y'all have a great day. If I don't see you tomorrow, because I can't promise there's going to be a video any day. Technical things happen. But anyway, if I don't see you, happy Thanksgiving to you wherever you are. Whoever you are, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Happy shaves to you.